We might think we know everything about our home planet, but some facts will surprise you. Did you know Earth wasn't always blue, or that the Moon might not be Earth's only satellite? Let's dive into 10 lesser-known facts about our planet. Number 10. Before our planet had its cosmic companion, scientists believed that the early Earth was all alone in its orbit around the Sun. Then, about 4 billion years ago, a gigantic space rock called Theia, roughly the size of Mars, collided with our planet. As a result, a huge chunk of Earth broke away and later became our satellite, the Moon. And since then, our planet has never felt lonely again. Number 9. Earth is full of gold. Believe it or not, Earth has about 20 million tons of gold, hidden inside the planet and in the oceans. If we could gather it all, we'd have enough to cover the entire surface of Earth in a 2-foot layer of gold. Number 8. Gravity isn't the same everywhere. Earth isn't a perfect sphere, and its gravity isn't the same everywhere. In Canada's Hudson Bay, gravity is weaker because the area used to be covered in a thick glacier. When the glacier melted, it left an imprint on the Earth's crust, causing weaker gravity there. Number 7. The tallest mountain on the planet isn't what you think. This may seem shocking, but the title of the tallest mountain in the world might be stolen from Mount Everest, because there is Mauna Kea, a mountain in Hawaii. It stands proud with its peak at just about 13,802 feet above sea level. So what are we getting at, you ask? That's much shorter than Mount Everest, after all. But the thing is that the largest part of this over 1 million-year-old mountain is underwater. And if measured from the very bottom on the ocean floor to the peak, Mauna Kea is 33,000 feet tall, making it technically the tallest mountain on the planet. Number 6. The Earth's magnetic field is changing. Earth's magnetic field is vital because it protects us from the sun's harmful rays. But it's not as stable as we think. Since the 19th century, the North Magnetic Pole has moved about 685 miles across the Canadian Arctic. The South Pole is also on the move. The first person to discover the North Magnetic Pole was James Ross in 1831. But in 1904, when Roald Amundsen, a polar regions explorer from Norway, reached the North Magnetic Pole again, he was surprised to find that it had shifted 31 miles since Ross's discovery. Number 5. Earth is home to the most powerful volcanic eruption ever. The most powerful eruption ever recorded happened in April 1815. The heart of the explosion was Mount Tambora in Indonesia. This eruption was ranked a 7 or supercolossal on the Volcanic Explosivity Index. This ranking is similar to the Richter scale for earthquakes and goes from 1 to 8. The 1815 explosion was so loud that people on Sumatra Island, 1,200 miles away, could hear it. Over 71,000 people died in this catastrophic disaster, and dark clouds of wet ash covered distant islands. Number 4. Earth might have been purple. A scientist from the University of Maryland thinks Earth might have been purple long ago. He believes ancient microbes used molecules that made them look purple instead of green, turning the whole planet violet. Number 3. Earth has exploding lakes. On the border of the Democratic Republic of the Congo and Rwanda, as well as in Cameroon, there are 3 deadly explosive lakes: Lake Nyos, Lake Monone, and Lake Kivu. These lakes sit on volcanic ground, and carbon dioxide builds up in the water. When the pressure gets too high, the gas explodes, suffocating anyone nearby. It's like a deadly lake burp. Number 2. Moonquakes are real. Earth has earthquakes, and the moon has moonquakes. While they don't occur as often as those on Earth, they are much deeper and closer to the center of our satellite, about halfway between the surface and the core. Scientists believe this phenomenon has something to do with the gravitational force between Earth and the moon. Number 1. Earth had, and still might have, one more moon. Some scientists believe that our planet used to have an additional satellite. According to their research, a smaller celestial body, about 750 miles wide, orbited the Earth like a second moon. It most likely crashed into our main satellite later on, which could explain why the 2 sides of the moon look so different from each other. Scientists also don't rule out the possibility that one day Earth will gain another satellite. Even today, there are tons of celestial bodies that follow our planet. They're mostly temporary companions, though, but scientists say that Earth's gravitational field occasionally captures even quite big asteroids, which orbit Earth for several months or about 3 rotations before continuing their journey across the cosmos, kind of like hitchhikers. So, which earthly fact shocked you the most? Perhaps you know some more information that we haven't mentioned. Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who love learning cool new things about our world.